Hi, everyone. Thank you. I'm pleased to introduce David Larson. David came to Unitil after finishing his junior year at Amherst College, where he's majoring in environmental studies and English. And I knew David and I would hit it off really well because, fun fact, we both love Ultimate Frisbee. So it's really been a joy having David with us for this summer. He's motivated, bright, and has really quickly picked up office communication, even when you're in a virtual world. And it's not easy getting data when you're face to face. Try getting it in virtually. But his project will help shape our company for years to come, and I'm very thankful for all of his hard work. And David, I just want to say I hope that you are very proud of your accomplishment this summer and that you strive to continue doing great things in this world. With that, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Are the slides? Oh, there we go. All right, hi everyone. As Sarah said, my name is David Larson. I was with Unitil this summer. And Unitil is a investor-owned utility company that operates in New England. And sustainability has really been on the mind of Unitil executives and throughout the company in recent years. They released their inaugural corporate sustainability report in 2019, which is where the work that I did this summer really came from. And this is an exciting project to be a part of, and was an exciting project to be a part of all summer, because the utility is not known for sort of rapid change and for being at the front lines of progress in really any capacity. It's a slow changing industry. And so being a part of a utility that is interested in sustainability and interested in understanding their environmental impact is a gift. And so it's been an excellent time working with Sarah and Kristen to do that. The results of the inventory are on the right here, and you can see that vehicles are a major contributor to Unitil's emissions, the two biggest categories being staff commuting and then Unitil's fleet, which is used throughout the year for maintenance and upkeep of the power delivery systems that the company operates. And Unitil does not generate electricity, which is why that's not included in this inventory, but they're just a deliverer. So that explains why there's no coal plants or any other kind of generation included in the inventory. Next slide, please. So besides the raw data that you just saw, I think the key takeaway for me this summer has really been the importance of connecting existing knowledge inside of an organization to a common sustainability goal. And this is really, as Megan said earlier, what sustainability is sort of all about. It's about connecting people and ideas to achieve something together. And I've really found this to be lived out in the project this summer. The graphic on the screen is one of the examples of the categories that I looked at this summer, which would be vehicle emissions, which I just spoke about. And collecting this data required input from lots of internal company sources. So I had our fleet management contractor, human resources department, all of the commuting employees that responded to my commuting survey. Then of course, fleet and facilities, which gave sort of in the weeds data about the vehicles that Unitil owns. And all of this data and all these people existed before I was here, of course, and they were ready and they were all very willing to help me with my project. But the biggest value that I could bring this summer was really connecting those people and that information. So that in the future, those networks are available when we recreate the inventory next year and the years after that. Next slide, please. So yeah, speaking about moving forward, this kind of inventory is great, but what matters is really what you do with it after it's complete. And making more of them is the primary goal here. And so for the future, I'm spending the last week of my fellowship next week working on a guidance document to relay the methodology I used this summer to create the inventory and make sure it can be completed consistently in the future. And then the exciting piece is expanding what data we collect. So there were, due to time constraints and some lack of data this summer, there were some categories that I would have liked to have seen in the inventory that I wasn't able to include. And so moving forward into 2020, for example, one of these would be contractor vehicles. Unitil relies on contractors for example, Sarah coordinates all of the company's tree maintenance, and we rely on a contractor a lot for that work. So there are things that shouldn't be missed in future iterations of this report. So there's lots of work left to be done. I certainly wish I had more time this summer to make it as robust as possible, but it was still a wonderful experience. And I want to really give a big thank you to Sarah and Kristen, who's not here today. She just went on maternity leave, so that is very exciting for her. But impossible to have done this project without them, because as Sarah was saying, I have not set foot in Unitil at all, and this project is all about connecting with people and with data. And so guidance and sort of putting me into that system, I wouldn't have been able to do this project. So thank you all so much, and thank you for all for listening to my presentation.